If you live anywhere across southern Ontario tonight, you need to pay attention because a true triple threat winter storm is about to arrive, and this is the kind of storm that can change road conditions in minutes, shut down commutes, and bring 3 different types of weather in a single day. Snow, freezing rain, and heavy rainfall are all expected to hit parts of the region starting early Wednesday, and timing will be everything. This system will begin by targeting the southwest, especially near Windsor and London, where rain will move in first. Rainfall totals in some communities could reach 20 to 30 millimeters, and that amount falling on frozen or saturated ground means localized flooding is possible. Low-lying roads, parking lots, and poorly drained areas could see water build up quickly. At the same time, colder air holds on farther north. Snow will fill in mid-morning from Barrie through Cobourg and north toward Parry Sound. These areas look set to stay mainly snow through most of the event, and snowfall totals between 15 and 25 centimeters are likely, with locally higher amounts where bands stall. But the real concern lies in that messy middle zone, stretching from Bruce County down into the Greater Toronto area. Here, temperatures will hover near freezing, and that means precipitation will switch between snow, freezing rain, ice pellets, and rain throughout the day. Freezing rain is especially dangerous because it coats roads, sidewalks, and power lines with ice. Even a few millimeters of ice accretion can make highways treacherous and cause outages. The morning commute and the evening commute are both expected to be impacted along major routes, including highways across the 400 series network. Drivers should plan extra travel time, keep emergency kits in their vehicles, and avoid unnecessary travel if conditions deteriorate. Transit delays are also possible, and flights in and out of the region could face disruptions. By late Wednesday night, colder air should push through, ending the precipitation and clearing conditions for Thursday. That means Thursday is shaping up to be a safer day for travel, though icy patches may linger into the morning. Now stepping back to look at the broader pattern, the weather across Canada has shifted dramatically. After a stretch of mild temperatures in many regions, winter is making a strong comeback from west to east. Across British Columbia, snowfall has already returned to coastal and interior areas. Higher elevations are seeing steady accumulation, and snow is spreading toward lower elevations along the south coast. Places like Vancouver could see light accumulations, while mountain passes face heavier snow and difficult travel. Moving east into Alberta, a multi-day snowstorm is underway. Snowfall totals in central parts of the province could exceed 30 centimeters, with isolated totals near 50 centimeters possible. Strong winds between 50 and 70 kilometers per hour will create blowing snow and near-zero visibility at times. As the system tracks east, heavy snow spreads into Saskatchewan and Manitoba. Blizzard-like conditions are possible, especially along major travel routes like the Yellowhead Highway and the Trans-Canada Highway. Travel could become dangerous or impossible in some rural areas. In northern regions like Northwest Territories and Nunavut, extreme cold continues. Wind chills could fall below -40 in some communities, and even colder in exposed areas. As the storm reaches the Great Lakes and Quebec, it becomes more complex. Southern parts of Quebec will see a mix of rain, snow, and freezing rain similar to Ontario. Northern Quebec will remain colder with mainly snow. Across Atlantic Canada, conditions stay relatively quiet at first, but another system moves toward Newfoundland Tuesday night into Wednesday. Blizzard conditions are possible, especially across eastern and northeastern parts of the island, including the Avalon Peninsula. Strong winds, heavy snow, and poor visibility could lead to school closures, ferry cancellations, and travel disruptions. Power outages are also possible if ice or heavy snow accumulates on lines. Back in Ontario, warning areas continue to expand. Dense fog advisories are active in multiple communities, winter storm watches are in place north and east of the GTA, and freezing rain warnings are possible along the transition zone. Residents in areas like Hamilton, Caledon, and Thunder Bay should monitor local updates as conditions evolve quickly. Localized flooding is also a concern where heavy rain falls on melting snow or blocked drains. Keep storm drains clear where possible, and avoid driving through flooded roads. Looking ahead into Thursday and Friday, the system pulls away but colder air settles in behind it. Temperatures will drop below seasonal levels across much of Canada, and fresh snow cover in the prairies will keep conditions cold into the weekend. Another disturbance may approach from the Pacific later in the week, bringing renewed snowfall chances to British Columbia and eventually tracking east again. So the key messages tonight are simple. Southern Ontario faces a triple threat storm with snow, freezing rain, and rain all in one day. The prairies are under heavy snow and blizzard conditions. Atlantic Canada, especially Newfoundland, is preparing for a strong storm midweek. And northern regions continue to endure extreme cold. Stay weather aware, check forecasts frequently, and follow guidance from local authorities. Winter is back across Canada, and this pattern looks active heading into the rest of the week.